You're back with another one. This time we got top 10 badass anime character introductions. Top 10 anime. Y'all know I love them. Also, I want to show y'all some. For your request, let's go to details. I put the playlist that I put all the requests in. So to make sure you guys, see I put it in there or like so you can see if someone else requested it already. Just go to the description any of my videos. Click that. It'll bring you to the playlist. Yeah. So let's get to the video. I got the itis right now, so I'm a little sluggish right now, but
Character introduction can either make or break a character. If delivered properly, it can leave a long-lasting impression, and sometimes it can even make the character look like a badass from their very first appearance. Here is
I
a
gotta
list of
watch
some
Tokyo
epic character
Revengers.
introductions
I've got
that left a
to.
permanent impression on the viewers. Record of Ragnarok is essentially a tournament between the
Damn.
strongest gods and humans to determine the fate of humanity. The animation may not have been the best, but the backstories certainly were, for certain characters. Adam easily wins the award for Best Dad and Badass Human. He may look weak compared to the first human representative, but he puts up a fantastic fight against the strongest of all gods, Zeus. His ocular ability and brute strength were astonishingly high, to the point where he was able to counter everything the mighty Zeus threw at him. His unwavering will to protect his children, i.e. all of humanity, was a powerful yet touching moment, as he fought until the brink of death to bring Zeus down to his knees.
Zeus is
Thankfully,
trash, I'll be honest
Zeus
with you.
never beat Adam.
Zeus, like mythology, he's a trash father. He's a trash person. He's trash. Also, ocular abilities. Of course, he's gonna win. He's eye powers. Anime eye powers always win.
Shut up! Get out of my face, you bitch!
Is this really that cool of an intro?
Jotaro had a unique introduction from
I
within
kind of
Japan,
hated Jotaro from
and
this
the first
intro.
words this protagonist utters are insults towards his loving mother.
I was like, bro,
He may just
that's
be
your
13,
mom.
but it appears like he spent a very long time in the gym. His physique combined with his rough personality makes him fit quite well in a prison environment. However, he is actually a kind-hearted individual who voluntarily imprisoned himself to prevent any harm from his so-called evil spirit that is possessing him. This is one of the first Joestars to have manifested a stand, and a powerful one at that. Unfortunately, no matter how many beers and cool stuff his stand, Star Platinum, brings him, he still believes it to be an evil spirit possessing him. In fact, stopping a bullet to save his life only further assured him that this is the works of an evil spirit.
And they were terrified because they could not see his stand. I remember that. Bro, 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 hold up. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all remember, y'all saw that movie, right? This is spoilers if y'all haven't. Twitter. Why is there some cake? Okay, I'm not signing in. Never mind. Maybe Twitter. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm signing on this one. Bro, where's my profile? Look at my retweets. This had me rolling on the floor when I saw it. Bro, that crate challenge hilarious. Um Shoot. Right here. Right here, bro. Don't let that man get on no train, bro. I saw this a day after I watched the movie. Had me rolling on the floor. I was crying. What's going on with Lonzo? I'm gonna look at that later, but I had me crying. I was like, bro, don't like nah. He in the train station, bro. I was like, nah, don't let him in the thing. Nah.
Akaza was a surprise entry to a film that we all thought had ended. He's an upper 3 demon that has defeated many powerful demon slayers in the past, and has almost ended the life of the main protagonist in just seconds after his appearance. very rarely do we have a villain introduction where we dive straight into a death battle with no backstories or conversations. This is how a villain should be. Ruthless, and he wastes no time.
Honestly, Madara gotta be number one. Madara
However,
got
his
to be.
encounter with Rengoku fueled his blood with excitement to have finally found a strong one, worthy of becoming a demon to duel him for eternity. Akaza's screen time may have been short, but he made sure to leave an impact on both the main characters and the viewers. An anime about delinquents is rare these days, but this is an example of one done right. Sano is the famed leader, and we're finally introduced to him in a way most suitable for the leader of an infamous biker gang. Just his presence alone silenced the crowd, with all bowing in respect and fear, setting the tone on just how powerful Mikey is. However, the audience's behaviour had little to no impact on Mikey's cool nature. He was in a completely different plane of existence to the rest. He only acknowledged the protagonist's existence for his courage, just before making his exit. He made sure to demonstrate his strength and to remind all who's the boss, by ruthlessly destroying the ringleader of these fight competitions.
It's crazy. It's not really like power. They're just using their fist, aren't they? There's no like power scale in this. They're literally just using their fist. He just knows how to fight really well, and he's strong, like physically. Like he probably just
There was a time
got
in
muscles.
Dragon Ball Z when no one knew who this young man was. He just showed up out of nowhere, exuded coolness from all angles, and was a pure
Hey,
badass.
I'ma say it. Future Trunks is overrated.
Style.
He's really cool, but overrated.
Second individual after Goku to show a Super Saiyan form. And this Super Saiyan form was far stronger than Goku's original version. He easily defeated Frieza, who was an insanely powerful antagonist at the time. It took an entire arc of Goku and friends to defeat Frieza, and yet Trunks sliced and diced him in minutes. And we're not talking Namek minutes either. Unlike Goku, he doesn't give second chances. He toys around for a couple of minutes, then obliterates the father-son duo into
They got
dust.
bodied by the
Trunks'
androids.
grandfather, King
Bodied.
Vegeta, must be real proud.
Oh shit, yeah, it is Vegeta's bloodline who killed Frieza. That just hit me. I always thought about it like, okay, Gojo, that's kind of unfair.
Jujutsu Kaisen has received a ton of praise for almost anything. Gojo Sensei is one of the coolest and strongest characters from a perfect show like this, so it was a given that his introduction would be equally great. His intro fight was against
Was he
the
about to
King of
just
Curses,
suck out whatever
an
was
entity
in
so
him?
powerful that he was split into 20 pieces to spread across the world. However, for Gojo, he was just a comfortable chair. It was unfortunate that the first opponent of the King of Curses faced after centuries of dormancy is the strongest sorcerer alive, only to be disrespected in the worst possible way. Gojo's calm yet entertained behaviour probably hurt the King of Curses more than the beatdown itself. Let's hope we see a rematch between these two again.
Imagine if they
at their
took it
full strength
serious.
next time.
Okay, L did have a lit intro.
L is the only non-action character in this list, yet he made one of the best entrances in anime history, and is probably the smartest also. In fact, his introduction is what hooked many of the viewers to the show in episode 2. His intellectual ability to deduce so much information regarding a killer with an untraceable killing tool was an incredible feat, especially so early on in the show. However, the most chilling moment was his taunts towards Light, and the perfect display of confidence in his deduction that Kira cannot kill L. The humiliation and momentary fear in Light's expression was one of the most impactful moments of the show.
Had him
It
shook.
also marks the beginning of the greatest intellectual death battle in anime history.
Oh yeah, Escanor. Bruh, that right there had me. Escanor was my favorite character off a rip because of the intro.
Escanor is one of the most prideful
Bodied him, put
characters
the
in anime
fear of
history,
Escanor
and
into
he made
them.
sure to show
Both.
the world when he was first introduced. He was facing a demon with a commandment to turn liars into stone. But that didn't stop Escanor to claim that he is at the pinnacle of all races and not get petrified. His
Because he
confidence and
truly
personality
believed
make
that.
him a complete badass, no matter who he is facing. This demon was strong enough to defeat most of the 7 deadly sins simultaneously without releasing his full power. And yet, Escanor made him run in fear without even laying a finger on him. Just his
In
overwhelming
fear.
aura alone was sufficient to make this demon succumb to his own commandment.
残念。せっかく少し本気を見せてあげようと思ったのに。
And I love his English voice too. Escanor just, I knew Kaido was gonna be on this. So Madara's gotta be number 1. Madara had the best intro. How you they gonna be hyping you up the whole show, and then you just gonna show up and body
One of
a whole
the best
army
introductions to
by
a monster
yourself,
is one trying to kill
and then
himself.
they're 5
The King
strongest.
of Beasts, Kaido.
They
a
really did
legendary
Madara
character
dirty.
that has been foreshadowed for a long time and is known to be the strongest on land, sea, and air. Just to demonstrate his invulnerability, he decides to jump off a sky island, head first. The force of impact for an individual of that body weight to hit the ground from such a distance will be in the gigagram range, and yet he only received a light headache. All that just to show the fledgling pirates the amount of force needed to even feel any contact.
I was about to say, it
Kaido's
wasn't
design
really a
itself
flex. He
is
was kind of
incredibly
just
intimidating,
trying to
especially with such a
die.
physique. A perfect example of what an emperor should be like. Intimidating,
He really wasn't trying to
and
flex.
invincible.
So that's Kaido's half form, isn't it? He's got the horns and then the scales on one arm. So that's his hybrid. Have we seen his human form? Cause spoiler, Kaido's a dragon. Like we
That is the
like bro.
embodiment of epicness, a legend foreshadowed for hundreds of episodes as one of the strongest ninja to have ever existed, capable of subduing tailed beasts with just a glimpse. All that hype and build-up was justified with his grand entrance and introduction.
And he was fighting like a ninja too. That's the
In
crazy
every
part.
aspect of combat by an enormous margin. An entire army of trained ninjas cowered in fear as he tested out his jutsus on them. Even kunais become a deadly weapon in the hands of this legend, but his true strength lies in his ability to keep revealing new levels of power to maintain a constant stream of depression in his enemies. The Dominators
He
are still
put the
just him
fear of
warming up
Madara
before
into
revealing
them.
full power. Only a badass can give the Kages the option of choosing how they want to be defeated.
Madara was the most badass character with the best introduction. He was written too good. Like they wrote themselves into like it was written into a corner. It was he couldn't get out. It's a shame. It's a shame. But I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all knew Madara was gonna be number 1. I'll be honest. Madara had the best introduction ever. Like ever. Name somebody who had a better introduction than Madara. Gilgamesh, no. Frieza, no. Cell, no. I don't know. I gave 2 Dragon Ball in a row, but no. Meruem, maybe, but it wasn't better. It was close, but it wasn't better. Shoot, Kizaru, no. Akinu, no. There's a lot of anime actually in my head, like, but I can't think of anybody better than Madara, introduction wise. Aizen, no, because his was a slow burn. If he just showed up, oh my gosh! If they just talked about him like they talked about Madara the whole show, they name dropped him 12,000 times, even in filler. It's like, oh yeah, you look like Madara. Even the Ninetales was like, yo Sasuke, you look like Madara, bro. I'm getting out of here before I keep talking about Madara. I hope y'all enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.